Hello, everybody. This is a difficult video to make because it's something personal. As you can tell by the tag or the caption on the video, somebody stole from us. Somebody stole from me, and I take that personally. I take that to heart. So on Tuesday, right before I went to bed around 9 p.m., I got a message on my phone saying, "Hey, good morning, good evening, how's everybody doing?" And then the next message comes from my older brother. He said, "It's not a good morning. Thieves have yanked the cable and disabled the power to the whole compound. And we checked the footage on the cameras and see if we can find out who did this." So this is Tuesday morning. I think this was on the 13th or something like that. Well, because they disabled the power, I was offline, so I couldn't see the cameras because the cameras use Wi-Fi. Immediately, the brother that I follow and my sister, they went and reported the theft to the local police, and they will be getting back to us, once they, complete the investigation. It kind of took me by surprise because this is not something I was expecting in a very small town. It is a community. We all know each other. I mean, it's almost like we all grew up around one another. I don't think there are that many people who have moved into these neighborhoods that we can call, new people to their neighborhoods. Everybody knows one another. So I'm shocked, like everybody else in my family is shocked who could do something like this. And then when I went through the list of what these thieves stole, they took 11 USB sockets, twin USB sockets. That's a lot of sockets to be gone. They took universal sockets, the single ones, 5 pieces. They took 1 piece of sensor lights. Then they took 3 switches. Those are the wall switches. Then they grabbed twin cables, earth cables. I think this is the earth rods. I'm going by what's written down. 40 meters of that. And then 6mm 4-core cable, 40 meters. They also took 270 meters of 2.5mm cable. 1.5mm cable, they took 150 meters of that. The amount of blood, sweat, and tears, the time it's taken to work, save, send the money, sacrifice, so we can get this equipment and stuff to the site, only for somebody to come from nowhere and just stick their hand there and take, completely goes against everything that I believe and everything that I know my community and the people around me believe. I don't know who did it. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to point fingers. And I don't want to accuse anybody. It is just my appeal that whoever took all these supplies, I just want you to know that it has taken me 24 years of planning to get here. And for you to just come and take from me makes it feel like the 24 years I have been planning to build a house in our own compound, it is the biggest slap in the face, the biggest insult. I'm still in shock. I don't even know how to process this. I'm still in shock. I don't know if whoever took the supplies we need to complete the project is ever gonna watch this, but I really hope you get what's coming for you. I'm lost for words, and it leaves a bitter taste in my mouth that someone could come, enter your compound or your project, enter your house, and take something from you in the middle of the night and then disappear. It is the greatest violation of personal space, and it almost brings back some type of PTSD. I've had somebody steal from me, and this is just a side story. It was several years ago. I was home working, and water in my other bathroom was not as hot, so I decided to go in the garage. I lit up my garage and decided to change the thermostat on the water heater that's in the garage. Well, I left, the garage door open. I go into the room, testing the water in that other bathroom to make sure it's coming on hotter like I need it. Well, as I'm in the room, I hear the car running in the garage, and it's my wife's car running. And I say to myself, That's odd, because at the same time this car is running, I hear my wife talking on the phone in the bedroom because she was working from home that day. So I say that's very odd. So I'm like, well, let me just go check. So I open the garage door from the inside the house, and when I look in the car that is running, there was a young man sitting there. When he saw me and I saw him, I think he almost turned into like a ghost, but he didn't wait. He put the car in reverse, backed out, and sped up the alley. Eventually, the cops caught up with him and they got the car back. But that memory of that violation of somebody coming into your own home, taking something from you, driving off with it, and then you're left completely helpless, scarred me. To this day, I would say it's been probably about 10 years. Well, maybe not 10 years, maybe 8 years. Every time I go home, the first thing I check is the garage door locked. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. I could be leaving the house. The first thing I look at is my garage door locked. That event ingrained in me that I should never, ever leave my garage door unlocked. And had I been in a different mindset, in a different type of person, that young man who stole that car would have had a different outcome. I'll let you, use your imagination. So now here I am, 8 years later. It feels like I have been violated. My mother has been violated. My sister, my brothers, we've all been violated by having some random person come into our compound and literally take what's not theirs. They were not cheap. These were brand name sockets. I don't know if you've seen some of the videos I've posted in the past. We carefully planned this entire project down to the wires and everything that is going to be used. The specific sockets that are being used on this project were a certain type because I wanted to be able to have, capabilities of charging on the wall without having to put a power strip. Capabilities of using both, 240 volts and 120 volt outlets. So anyway, if you happen to watch this video and you live in Kisii and you hear or you know or you learn of some information about anyone selling electrical sockets, please contact the local Kenya Police Kisii department. They have a police report. Just give them our name. Or if you hear anything and if you heard of somebody, trying to poach some electrical sockets, some power cables and stuff like that. In fact, we had a site meeting on the 15th of November. All the quantities of everything that was stolen, they're gonna run a report and probably post by Monday or Tuesday. In the meantime, just know that the security on site has been beefed up. Don't try it again. Maybe as amnesty, you can return the items that were stolen, or you can just turn yourself to the police. Because I promise you, you get arrested, there won't be no amnesty. We will pursue it to the full extent of the law. Because at this point, it's not even about the materials. It's that you violated the deepest core of me and my siblings and my mom. How dare you? Literally, how dare you? Once all the dust settles and everything is concluded, I might make post an update. But in the meantime, I'm a big preacher in taking care of yourself and taking care of, be kind to other people. But it's clear to me that not everybody is kind. Other people are literally out there just to, I don't even know the words. So anyway, thank you for indulging me and sitting through this video. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, but I'm not gonna give up hope. Take care of yourself. Be kind to your neighbor. All right. Until next time, peace.